You ever stood in the shadow of something so big it makes you feel like an ant? It's a humbling experience, isn't it? That's the Hoover Dam, folks. A colossal structure that stands as a beacon of human achievement. This ain't just any concrete wall holding back water. It's a fortress of engineering, a barrier that tames the mighty Colorado River. It's a testament to American grit, ingenuity, and a whole lot of sweat. Imagine the sheer determination and hard work that went into every inch of this dam. We're talking a structure so massive it's visible from space. That's right, astronauts can see this marvel from orbit. Now that's what I call a landmark, a symbol of what we can achieve when we put our minds to it. We're diving deep into the story of this engineering marvel, the trials, the triumphs, and the people who made it happen. The unsung heroes who poured their hearts and souls into this project. We're talking hard hats, calloused hands, and a whole lot of can-do spirit. These workers faced unimaginable challenges and overcame them with sheer willpower. So buckle up, grab a cold one, and get ready for the unbelievable truth about building the Hoover Dam. It's a story of vision, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of progress. Picture this. It's the Roaring Twenties, folks are doing the Charleston, and the West is drier than a popcorn fart. California's booming, but they're thirstier than a camel in a heat wave. The Colorado River, their lifeline, is one moody mama, flood in 1 minute, bone dry the next. They needed a solution, something big, something bold, something damn good. That's where the Hoover Dam comes in. This behemoth was built to tame the wild Colorado, control the floods, and quench the thirst of millions. It was a gamble, a massive undertaking during the Great Depression, but boy did it pay off. Building the Hoover Dam wasn't a walk in the park, folks. It was more like climbing Mount Everest, with a jackhammer, in the desert. We're talking scorching heat, treacherous heights, and enough concrete to build a sidewalk to the moon. They carved this marvel out of solid rock, and let me tell you, it was brutal. Imagine dangling from a rope hundreds of feet in the air with nothing but a jackhammer in your own 2 hands. These guys were tough, tougher than a $2 steak. They faced danger head-on, all for a chance to be part of something bigger than themselves. Now that's what I call dedication. Section 4. Dam, fun facts, you won't believe this. Hold on to your hard hats, folks, because you're not going to believe these damn facts. The Hoover Dam is not just a marvel of engineering. It's a testament to human ingenuity and determination. This thing is so big, it took 6.6 million tons of concrete to build it. Imagine the sheer scale of that. It's like pouring an endless river of concrete. That's enough to build a 2-lane highway from New York to San Francisco. Picture driving on that highway. It would stretch across the entire country. And guess what? They had to invent a special kind of cooling system to keep the concrete from cracking as it dried. Now that's innovation. Without this system, the dam might not have stood the test of time. Oh, and get this. There's enough steel in this bad boy to build 14 Eiffel Towers. Yes, you heard that right, 14. That's a lot of steel. And you know what's even crazier? They say the concrete is still curing to this day. That's right, the chemical process is still ongoing. That's right, this dam is literally a work in progress, even after all these years. It's a living, breathing monument to human achievement and resilience. Section 5. The big shots and hard hats meet the crew. Behind every great structure, there's a crew of hard-working men and women who made it happen. The Hoover Dam was no different. We're talking engineers, laborers, electricians, carpenters, you name it. They had it. These were the unsung heroes, the backbone of the project. Then you had the big shots, like Crowe, the superintendent, who ran the project like a well-oiled machine. And let's not forget about John Savage, the design engineer, the mastermind behind this concrete behemoth. These guys were visionaries, leaders who inspired thousands to achieve the impossible. Section 6. Inventing the Future. Hoover Dam's Technological Triumphs. Building the Hoover Dam wasn't just about brute force, folks. It was a monumental task that required not only physical strength, but also incredible intellectual prowess. It was about brains, too. The engineers and workers had to come up with innovative solutions to unprecedented problems. They had to invent new technologies and techniques to tackle the challenges they faced. This was a time when existing methods simply weren't enough. Take the diversion tunnels, for example. These were no ordinary tunnels. These massive tunnels, each big enough to drive a train through, were built to reroute the Colorado River so they could build the dam. Imagine the scale and precision required for such a feat. Talk about thinking outside the box. The ingenuity didn't stop there. And then there were the cranes, massive contraptions that could lift tons of concrete with ease. These cranes were essential for moving the enormous amounts of material needed. They even had a special cableway system that stretched across the canyon, transporting men and materials at dizzying heights. This system was a marvel of engineering in itself. The Hoover Dam wasn't just a construction project, it was a proving ground for American ingenuity. It showcased what could be achieved when human creativity and determination were put to the test.